Hi guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa game, and today we're going to be starting a brand new qualifying run with the nation of Belgium. I've been getting this requested quite a lot, and I've been trying to get through a lot of requests, but I finally got to Belgium on 2010. A few people said, please can you do Belgium on 2010, because theoretically it is the start of their golden generation. Like, the pieces are there, they're just not that brilliant at the time, but obviously, you know, in 2014 they got a bit better, and then obviously 2018 it hit the peak, and then yeah, it just sort of fell apart in 2022, didn't it? So I mean, let's see what we can do with Belgium here today. I'm really excited for this run. So these are the actual groups that happened in 2010, and with every single one of my runs on this game and other games as well, I randomized the groups, if you didn't know. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we are in a group with Russia, Macedonia, Austria, Switzerland and Norway. That's not a bad group, you know. That's really not a bad group, because, you know, there's no huge team in there. I'd say probably the biggest team we'll have to face is Russia, and then the rest of them are around our level, like Norway, Switzerland, Austria, and then Macedonia would be like, well, not the minnow, but they'd be the lowest ranked team in the group. Alright then, so before we start this run with Belgium here today, let's check out the squad for Belgium. So we have a lot of players that you should recognise on this squad. So we got Van den Boer at right back, Daniel van Buiten at the centre back position, Lamberts at the back as well. I might change that for Vincent Kompany. I know that Kompany is on the bench. Then we got Thomas Vermaelen on left back position. I think he should really be a centre back, to be honest, because his rating went up, but I'll mess around with the team in a minute. We've got Fellaini in sort of centre midfield area, then Dembele as well, Moussa Dembele, Jan Vertonghen just sat behind him as well, and then of course we have Eden Hazard out on the wing, rated 74 on this game. Of course, this was 2010. Was he, where was he in 2010? He definitely wasn't at Chelsea, was he? He was like, wasn't he at like Lille or something, right? We got De Sutter up top, and then we have Kevin Mirallas on the other wing as well, rated 69. And then on the bench, we have Vincent Kompany, of course, Stephen Dayfor and Mpenza as well. I'm fairly sure if I go to the reserves of Belgium, I reckon I can find more youngsters that are probably known today that we didn't know about back in 2010. Anyway, we'll do that after this game against Norway, which I want to remind you, our runs on 2010 are on legendary difficulty because it is the best and most fun way to play the game. Here we go then, Belgium. First match is against Norway. Very tough opponent to face for Belgium, of course. Starting out, we need to get to grips with this team and just see what they're like. I didn't make any changes in this match because I want to see what the team is like just as it is, and then I'll make changes maybe in the second match or something. Our group is really tough. There's no minnow to rely on for points, so if we start dropping points, then of course, you know, it's going to be a failure. But I don't really want to fail with Belgium, to be honest. I reckon I can get the likes of Hazard and Kevin Mirallas in really good goal-scoring form. Thrown into the box to De Sutter. And he did get wiped out there. That's going to be a penalty. John Honorisa, I think, took me out on that play. And it's a penalty. The AI loves giving away penalties on this game. It's probably how I score most of my goals, to be fair. De Sutter to step up. Can he do it? He has. It's 1-0 to Belgium, and a decent start through the penalty makes it 1-0 to Belgium. De Sutter. I see Fellaini trying to make a run. Go for it. Go on, Fellaini. Go on. He hasn't quite got that afro on this game yet, has he? He's kind of like trying to grow it, but it's not quite at like tree level yet. We need to get Hazard going in this whole campaign. That's a really bad move by the Norwegian goalkeeper. Hazard. And the shot is just wayward. We've had a lot of shots already. It seems like Belgium have a lot of potential to become beast. Of course, they're a 3.5-star team. They're going to be one of those nations that if you can get going, they will be unstoppable at times. Through ball, Mirallas. Can you get a decent ball into the box? He can, and Norway have just scored an own goal. Mirallas will claim it, but it was definitely an own goal. I mean, it was supposed to be an own goal. It came off of the Norwegian defender, but Mirallas has claimed full responsibility. Let's just go back into the replay to show you what happened. It came off of Reese's arm, look, or like his chest area, like the mid, yeah, like underneath his arm area. And then the goalkeeper just couldn't get it. And it just rolls into the back of the net. Well, bounces into the back of the net. Very weird goal. So at half-time, Belgium are leading by 2-0 over Norway. It's looking good so far. Eden Hazard. Dembele just fires it over the bar. We've had lots of shots, but it still only remains 2-0. But it is our first game. Still trying to get used to it. I reckon I'll change some aspects of the squad as well. I reckon Belgium have got some reserves that are like hidden gems sort of thing, like players that we actually know of today. So once we boot this away, it's going to be game over pretty much, and Belgium will take the 3 points here in our first game of this World Cup qualifying. Great result, a penalty, and of course a goal that came off of like Reese's hand, but it still counted for Kevin Mirallas, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I've made some changes to the Belgium squad because I found some players that were in the reserves. Only a couple, so I managed to find Toboloco in the reserves. So I put him on centre-back alongside Vincent Kompany. But I've kept Daniel Van Buiten, but I've switched him out to a left-back because it still works. If you know what I mean, this is probably the most like level the defence is going to be. If I put them in different positions, they drop below 60. So we'll have them like that. Of course, the midfield is fine. No need to change it. And we've got the strikers there. I found Axel Witsel as well in the reserve. So I put him on the substitutes bench just in case one of the midfielders get injured and we need to replace him. Our second match then is going to be against Austria. So can we beat the Austrians here and get some more points on the board? And I reckon my defence could be super strong if they start defending well and getting a lot of form. I think the setup is very good. Di Sata. And it's a through ball to Kevin Mirallas, who's in behind. Can he do it? Yes, he can. That's in. And that is 1-0. Kevin Mirallas has scored for Belgium. And in the 21st minute, we've taken the lead. The through ball was brilliant. And then Kevin Mirallas was able just to glide on through and put it in. It wasn't really the side I was looking for, but it doesn't matter in the end as long as it went in. Looks like Belgium, there's a lot of potential here. Obviously, we all know that Belgium were building something here. It just didn't take them until 2018 to figure it out. And that's a good ball into the box. And it was a foul, but it rolled in anyway, off the post and in. Di Sata has got a goal, and that is 2-0 to Belgium. And we're looking good so far. Like, I got fouled in the box, but the ball went in the back of the net anyway, look. It would have been a penalty either way, so I'm glad it went in. Janša crosses it in. They still have it here, Austria, but the shot goes wide. And that's going to be half-time with a score at 2-0 to Belgium away from home against Austria. This is looking good at the moment. Like, we seem like a really, really good attacking team. Mirallas. Di Sata. Go on. It's saved. And oh, it's out for, I think, a corner. It does help having the knowledge that you have now, going back to these old games and realizing who's good and who's got potential, etc., etc. You know, so it is good in a way. So, you know, it's not quite like Pep levels of tinkering and stuff. Dembele. Di Sata. That's a third, and I got tripped in the box again. Like, they just don't want me to score, so they'll slide me out, but the ball will go into the back of the net anyway. That's 3-0 against Austria, and that will be game over. Into the box, Di Sata turns, and then gets slid out, but he still scores anyway. Vertonghen to lay it off. Dembele, Mirallas. That's in. That's gone in, and that's 4-0. Mirallas again, and Belgium looks so lethal. They look so lethal here. Just 2 passes, 1 into the box there, and then bang, into the bottom corner. And that is going to be it. We have thrashed Austria by 4-0 at their own ground. I mean, fantastic from Belgium. You couldn't ask for more than that. Our third match of this qualifying campaign is back at home, this time against Russia. Arguably the hardest opponent of the group, because Russia are a 4.5-star team on this game. And they're very dangerous on this game. Good defensively, good attacking wise, just like Belgium are right now. So it could cancel each other out and be a 0-0. A lot of people will want to see Hazard getting the goals. I am trying to get him on the ball and that, but he's a bit on the weak side right now. I mean, he's only rated like 71 or something like that, right? So, but Russia have scored to make it 1-0. And we couldn't clear it. That's the first goal that we conceded. We couldn't clear it. And, well, yeah, Russia has scored. Not great, but okay. Didn't know what to say then. It was just completely caught me off guard. Seems like Russia are content with keeping possession and playing the ball around very, very nicely. They're really doing well in unlocking Belgium's defence and midfield. They're just lacking the extra finishes to go 2, maybe 3-0 up in this one. They could if they want to. Hazard out on the wing. He crosses that in and punched away. And what a strike by, I think it was Dembele, right? Yes, it was. Dembele has equalised on the half-time mark to make it 1-1. Tackled by De Sutter, and the referee blows for the half-time mark, which is so annoying. I was going through, and that is 1-1. Okay, Belgium have responded. Can they now get a winner? And Hazard just got hacked out there. And that's going to be a free kick to Belgium. Every time Hazard has the ball, he just gets hacked out. It's just super annoying. It's like the game doesn't want me to use Hazard properly. And Vertonghen went for it, but just goes wide. And no header there, sadly. Been a very, very tough game. Really close game between these two. Say Belgium have been the more exciting team in the second half. Russia were the more dominant team in the first half. So through ball. And another through ball. Eden Hazard trying to run through. It just gets caught. But then Hazard, again, cannot get the pass linked up properly. Russia have been so good defensively in stopping our attacks. The only side that has been able to do that so far. I know we got the goal, but it was just a deflection from the goalkeeper. Thankfully, that was offside. They're just going to tackle me, aren't they? Yeah. And it's crossed in, and we got close again, but Russia defensively are just too difficult to break down here for Belgium. At least we got back in the game and we didn't lose, but it's just frustrating that we couldn't make our chances count in the second half. I'm sure that when it comes around to it and we play them again away from home, it'll be a different story. Our fourth match is away from home, and we are against Switzerland for this one. So can we beat the Swiss? I mean, it's going to be a tough game, like the Russia game, I think. And if Belgium can beat Switzerland, then we will have 10 points after 4 games. And then we've got, well, presumably Macedonia for our 5th game. This is how the table looks like so far. So we're looking decent. I just want to pull away a little bit more. Over the top. Eden Hazard. Oh, good save. But we still retrieve it. And no, nobody's in the box really to get that. But hang on, there's a lot of confusion here. A lot of players falling down. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so annoying. Into the box, Fellaini. He cuts past one, and what a save. What a bright start here for Belgium. Dembele. De Sutter. Into Hazard, this is a chance, and yes, he finally gets his goal. Eden Hazard has scored for Belgium to make it 1-0, and he gets his goal. Finally, we got a goal with Hazard running into the box there, and he was able to slot it in past the goalkeeper. Finally, Eden Hazard scores, and hopefully now that'll be the start of his form going up. Half time, and we're 1-0 up against Switzerland. This is a good result so far. We've been pressing them a lot in that first half. Let's keep the pressure up and get more goals. De Sutter on the ball for Belgium. Oh, he almost squeezed that one in. That was so unlucky. That would have been a nice goal if he actually squeezed it in from that angle. So through ball to Fellaini. Can he get a goal? No, he can't. But I think that's going to be a penalty. The goalkeeper took me out as I shot. Now, will that be a red card? I kind of hope so. And it is. Benaglio has been sent off. And Switzerland's goalkeeper is now off. They're going to have to replace him. Leone is in goal for Switzerland. De Sutter will take the penalty. And it's 2-0. Belgium has scored again from the penalty. And, well, I mean, that's Switzerland's fault for getting their goalkeeper sent off. Over the top, can Switzerland get one? No, they won't be getting one here, I don't think. It's the 84th minute. And I think the game is a little bit too out of reach for them. And Belgium will be hopefully taking the points home with them. It's the 90th minute. Switzerland aren't going to come back from this. It's been a great performance from Belgium. Switzerland down to 10 then, thanks to their goalkeeper getting sent off. That will hurt them in the next game for sure. But Belgium have been awesome once again and take the 3 points here away from home. And they'll be taking them back to Belgium for our final match of this part 1. And I think, well, it should be against Macedonia, right? It should be. We haven't played him yet, so that's the obvious choice. Unless it's someone else. Sometimes that happens. So, before the halfway point, we have to play Macedonia here. We are away from home for this one. And can we just get the 3 points here? They are technically the weakest team in the group. But they have been putting in some really good performances. In the last game, they drew 2-2 with Austria. So they're not doing that bad. Despite being bottom of the table, they are scoring a lot of goals. Macedonia go for it, and it's wide. We can't be dropping this game against Macedonia. It's a great chance to go further at the top of the table, especially if Russia lose their next game, if they do. Header, and it's De Sutter. Oh, great volley, and that's 1-0. De Sutter scored a really nice volley there. It was headed into the box by Kevin Mirallas here, and it looped over the Macedonian defender. And then great sort of half volley into the bottom corner. Really nice technique. Pandev. And that's going to be a free kick. I didn't even touch him. I like barely touched him. Pandev now has the chance. And oh, that was close by Macedonia. Over the top to Mirallas. And into the box. Great finish. And great ball again from Kevin Mirallas. That time it was Vertonghen that scored. I thought it was De Sutter, but no. It was just the way he finished it. I just thought it would have been De Sutter, but great finish by Jan Vertonghen, and that's 2-0. It's half-time and Belgium are leading by 2-0 over Macedonia. It's looking good so far. 2 great goals, 2 great assists from Kevin Mirallas. It's all falling into place. This qualifying campaign has been very successful so far. Gonna throw on some substitutions here, and Penza and Martins comes on for Vertonghen and De Sutter. De Sutter is injured, so I had to take him off. But yeah, let's see what they can do. Against lesser opposition, I hope they can get a little bit of form. Vincent Kompany. That was a bad pass, and Pandev has just scored that goal. It was a terrible pass by Vincent Kompany and myself, of course. And it just went straight into the path of Pandev, who just smashes it into the bottom corner. It's a good play by Macedonia. And Belgium's defence is just a little bit on the sleepy side at the moment. They're just not really doing an awful lot. Oh, what the hell? No. Pandev. Off the post. How lucky was that? Belgium could have conceded an equaliser. But it hits the post. Super, super lucky on Belgium's part. Belgium defensively in this game have not been at their best. Even though we're still going to win, they really haven't been at their best here, Belgium. The striking in the first half was good, but in the second half it's been really bad. And we just might limp across the finish line in this one with a 2-1 win over Macedonia. Not bad, decent win, but I mean, we almost blew it at the end. Alright, so at the halfway point for Belgium, this is how our group is looking like. We have 13 points, 4 wins and 1 draw. Russia are 4 points behind us, sat in the playoff place. Norway and Austria both have 5 points, and Switzerland have 4, but they have a game in hand. So it's not over yet. Belgium need to pull away a little bit more. If you want to see the other groups, this is how it's looking like in Group A. We have Northern Ireland and Slovenia top in those top 2 spots. England do have 2 games in hand. Israel are not too far behind either. Considering Northern Ireland have played 6 games, the rest of them have played 4 or 5. In Group B is Croatia, top of that one alongside Greece, but Greece are sat in the playoffs. Scotland are just behind them with 9 points, only 3 points behind. Ukraine and Estonia are 6 points behind. So again, it's not over in that group. In Group D, we have Iceland top of that one and Wales in second place. Georgia, Azerbaijan, Latvia and Armenia a little bit far behind, but like I said, it's not over because it's you know, Wales and Iceland have played a game more, so with a couple of wins they can be back in the mix as well. In Group E, we have Germany top of that one with Denmark in second place, Albania in third, Hungary in fourth, Bosnia in fifth, and Montenegro dead last. But again, it's very close in that group. Even Montenegro could get into that second place spot with a win or 2. In Group F, we have Finland top of that one with Ireland in second place position, and then you have a bunch of minnows at the bottom with Liechtenstein, Kazakhstan, Malta and Andorra near the bottom. Liechtenstein do have a game in hand, but I presume that's against Ireland, so they're definitely not going to beat Ireland. I think that should be an easy qualification for either Finland or Ireland. In Group G, we have Sweden top of that group with 11 points. Portugal and Romania have 2 games in hand and are just around about 1 or 2 points behind. Turkey not doing too brilliantly in that campaign, and Slovakia have already played 6 games. In Group H, we have Italy top of that one with Bulgaria just behind them with 1 point. Czech Republic and France lagging behind, but they do have a game in hand, as do Cyprus. Lithuania at the bottom, already played 6 games. I can't see them doing anything. And in Group I, we have Spain and Holland battling for the top spot. Poland and Serbia do have a game in hand though, so that will make it a closer group, and Moldova with 0 points. And that is going to be part 1 of your Belgium qualifying campaign. Tune in next time to see the rest of it in part 2, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.